Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video I have a book haul for you. Now I'm doing these slightly different again in a way. I'm filming these as I go, but I'm gonna do these quarterly, so you should get 4 videos in 2025 of book hauls. I just think we need to space them out a little bit, you know? I feel like I kind of just film so many and then it turns into like a very long video and then it just feels like it never ends, or I forget, and I think doing it quarterly is just gonna make so much sense. Now, this is all the books that I've accumulated in January. January alone. I cannot remember where I got half of these books from. Just know that it's gonna be a mix between The Works, Amazon and Waterstones. So we're just going with that. But yeah, there is 4 back there that are like from my Christmas haul, so those don't count. But yeah, we're gonna get going. My camera keeps focusing on this one, so we'll start with this one. I have Thirst by, oh hello, Thirst by Carmen Rosales. This is a nice little dark romance. I'm trying to build up my dark romance shelf again. Mainly book, well I say again, build it up more. It's outgrown the unit that it's on, so I'm going to be sorting out my shelving. So why not add it? Because it should be going to a place where I'm going to have more room. So you know, we're building it up. This one is, it says, after her parents' divorce, Gia is sent to university to finish her senior year. What she doesn't know, this is where the rich and powerful send their children to college who need to repent for their sins. In an elite Catholic university full of lies, lust, deceit and betrayal, Gia becomes a pawn in a game of sexual seduction. She realizes there is no one she can trust, everything is a lie with a church full of sinners. Dravin takes without consequence, he is a sinner and never a saint. His words stripped with lust, his touch sinful. That is what girls whisper after one night with him. He even has scratches to prove it. He is powerful, dangerous, and never backs down from a challenge. The pawn, the new girl. He can smell her innocent nature like a piranha smelling blood and won't be satisfied until he has the taste. The problem, he isn't the only one who wants it. So, you know, this one seems really intriguing. Is it a part of a series? Maybe, but shh. Let's not judge. Let's not judge. S.D. Gibson's Into Her Blood. I do have a copy. It's down here, but mine's a, I want to say, this is a Fairy Loot. So I got the Fairy Loot edition, but it is one of my 12 friends picks my reads this year. So I didn't want to be reading the Fairy Loot edition, so I got the paperback. I found a copy. We picked it up, so that's pretty much the reason why I have the paperback copy now. Treating Melody Deeply by LJ Shen. I've enjoyed some of her work that I've read so far, but this is her newest release, so I am intrigued to read this one, and I think it's the first book in a new series. So you know, yeah, I'm gonna just put those to the side. I've got a thing for series. Penelope Douglas, 5 Brothers. I am working my way through Penelope Douglas's work. I'm getting there eventually. I've got some books on my 25 books to read before the end of the year, so you know, we're working our way through them. We are. I then have Between Desire and Denial by Shane Rose. I've got the first 3, so obviously I had to pick up the 4th one so that when I start the series, I've got them all available. It has to be done. The same with Vengeance of the Pirate Queen by Trisha Levenseller. I've got the first 2. I need this one. I've started the series, so I had to have the 3rd one ready to go. Nightbane by Alex Astor. I will be reading Light Art this year, so we have Nightbane to hand. Hopefully it won't be much longer until we can get Sky Shade in paperback as well, because then I can read and get that on paperback. I don't mind a hardback, but if I had to make the choice, I would prefer a paperback. Marked by Ruby Vincent. Yes, it is the first book in a series. House of Cards. We're not discussing this. We're moving along. This is a kind of dark romance college academy book. Alice by Christina Henry. This is a nice little fantasy horror retelling. I like a horror. I don't tend to read their genre too often, so you know, I had to pick one up, and plus it being a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, I'm very intrigued by it, and it's actually first in a series, The Chronicles of Alice, so I feel like that's going to be really interesting. Inside Her by Lisa J. Evans. This is an LGBT. It says achingly tender, powerfully erotic and disturbingly dark. Inside Her plunges readers into the turbulent depths of a coming out journey where desire and devastation collide. So I believe it's got like a kind of mystery thrillery aspect to it if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm very intrigued by that one too. They are piling up. This one really intrigues me and I'm interested for it. I'll read the back of this one. I haven't read the back of any of it since. This is These Violent Delights by Mikhaila Nemereva. I don't know what it says, but this one intrigued me. When Paul enters university in early 1970s Pittsburgh, it's with the hope of moving past the recent death of his father. Sensitive, insecure, and like a stranger to his family, Paul feels isolated and alone. When he meets the worldly Julian in his freshman ethics class, Paul is immediately drawn to his effortless charm. Paul sees Julian as his intellectual equal and ally against a world he finds so suffocating. He will stop at nothing to prove himself worthy of their friendship, because Julian makes life feel worthwhile again. But Julian is as volatile and cruel as he is charismatic, and Paul begins to suspect that he can never live up to what Julian expects of him. As their friendship spirals into all-consuming intimacy, they each learn the lengths to which the other will go in order to stay together, their obsession ultimately hurtling them towards an act of irrevocable violence. From then on, everything changes. So yeah, this intrigues me. I'm intrigued by this one. But yeah, keep going. Let me move this along a little bit if I can. That's a big pile of books. Yeah, I didn't really stick to reading the back of them. This one I've actually read, which is Playing Hard to Get by Monica Murphy. This is the first book in the Player series. I'm collecting my Monica Murphy books, guys. They're coming out in paperbacks here. The covers are changing, and these ones look a lot nicer than the originals. So yeah, I'm loving it. I need to get the other ones, but I love Monica Murphy. You guys know that by now. I have 2 Sophie Lark books. I have Kingmakers Year 1. I'm getting through Sophie Lark. More Love Sophie Lark. I'm getting there. I promise I'm getting there. And Monarch by Sophie Lark as well. I believe these are the kids of the parents couples in the Real Birthright series, I think. I know me and Mo had a complete discussion of this, but I then picked up I got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. This is one of the books that's on my 25 books before the end of the year, so we'll be getting there to this one. This is like a taboo-y, spicy romance, so you know, we're going with that one. Then we have this one. I know is Waterstones. It's the signed edition of Nick and Charlie, 10th anniversary special edition by S. Oisman. So you know, and signed. So I already know about that. I remember that one. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. I want to start getting into his work, and I feel like this is probably one of the best ones to start with, because I think this is one of his most popular books, and plus it's been on my radar for quite some time. It's interested me for quite some time, so yeah, this could be an interesting one. Definitely probably have to save it for spooky season. I have the Waterstone exclusive of Immortal by Julian Tan. It's sprayed edge, guys. I don't know. The sprayed edges are gorgeous. But yeah, I am super excited for this one. I've read the Daughter of the Sun Goddess? Moon Goddess? Daughter of the Moon Goddess? Because I think the second book's Heart of the Sun Warrior, isn't it? I think. I've read the first book. I need to continue. It's the Celestial Duology? What is it? The Celestial Kingdom Duology, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, Heart of the Sun Warrior, and then you got the Tales of the Celestial Kingdom in this one, but I believe this one isn't related to that. I'm not sure, don't hold me to it. I'm not entirely convinced with that statement, but yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. And plus the edition just looks really nice. I actually have 2 copies of this next book, which is North is the Night by Emily Raff. You guys know that I love Emily Raff. I could sit here and try and read the blurb to you guys, but I think that there's a lot of words in here that I'm not gonna get. So yeah, this is like the US like special edition, so I was very lucky with that, but I do have my standard copy there because I can't ruin this special edition. It can't be ruined. And then my last one is another Emily Raff one, and it's That One Night. Do I already have a copy? Yes. but this is the very first edition of it that she did, which was only on sale for a few weeks, and she re-released it for a short period of time for those who wanted to get a copy, because she found people were selling them online for like $500, and she was like, no, so she released it for a short time. So of course I had to get a copy, because you guys know me, and you know I collect Emily Raff's books because I just love and adore her. So yeah, I should do. But yeah, this is the book haul. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 books there that now need to go on my shelving somehow. Let me know if any of these are on your radar, on your shelving, or any interest to you. I have a quick little 3-book book haul for you guys. I'm gonna stand and do this, so bear with me. 2 are new releases and 1's just a book I love but in a new cover. But first up is The Bones Beneath My Skin by TJ Klune. This is actually technically a re-release. I believe 2018 was the first time this book was released, so this is technically a re-release. We do have some nice little edges as well. But yeah, I'm intrigued by this one, the fact that it's been re-released as well. Next is the other new release, which is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, and we know how much I love Ali Hazelwood, so we know that this will get devoured, and just, I'm sure I will absolutely love it as well. But yeah, this book, I believe when she first wrote it, it was meant to be called Wet. You heard me correct. I think that's what it was meant to be called, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so I'm super excited to read this one. And then the book that I said that I got in a different cover. This copy's actually arrived damaged, so I got another copy on the way to come today. But it is Pucking Around by Emily Raff. These are the new UK Commonwealth covers. I've already got Pucking Sweet. But obviously I've got to get the other ones. But yeah, this one arrived damaged. So when the other copy arrives, if that one's all okay as well, then I'll be selling this copy off to anybody who wants it. But yeah, another books, more books. I'm sure I've still got like I think another 3 to come this month, and I don't think I've got that many in March. I think we'll see. But yeah, there's another 3 books for you. We're gonna ignore the angles that I'm at, but I've got a few books to haul, so we're gonna work our way through them. I have 2 books here that were ferried to me from Laura in the Wolfpack Book Club. So first up is The Ashes and the Star Cursed King, which is the second book in the Nightborn duet, A Crowns of Maxia novel. And then Protecting What's Mine by Lucy Score. This is the final book in the Benevolence series, I think this one's called. So I now have all 3 of those books, so I can read that series, although we know how I am with series. Scythe and Sparrow by Bryony Weaver. This is the last book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. I'm still yet to read Never and Luck, but I now have the final one ready to go as well, as soon as I have finished Collide by Balg Harbor. This was also gifted to me from Dan. We had a little friendly wager going on, and this was the book that he sent me. And then I have The Sirens by Amelia Hart as well, which is her newest release. I absolutely loved Wayward, like I flew through Wayward, so I had to get this one as well because I got a feeling I'm gonna love this one just as much. And yeah, that's the books that I have for you guys as it stands that needed to be hauled. I have a fair few books here to haul, so we're gonna haul it. We're gonna do them. Let's start with the big hardback at the bottom. I have The Dark Mirror by Samantha Shannon. This is actually the 5th book. This I pre-ordered. It's the signed edition. I have the first book, but I have the 10th anniversary edition, and I had it personalised when I was at Yauk. So that's here on this shelving. So realistically, I'm probably going to get another edition of The Bone Season, so that I don't ruin the anniversary edition, but that I do need to get the 2nd, 3rd and 4th as well. Technically I only have the 5th and the 1st, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted it, well, to get the signed edition. So yeah, but I will get the other ones at some point, but we have this one. I then have 4 Emily Raff books. Do I already have a bunch of Emily Raff books? Yes, but not the point. I have the new UK version of Pucking Wild. Obviously I've got Pucking Around and Pucking Sweet already, so I needed to get Pucking Wild to go matchies. As we know, I am collecting all the editions. So obviously I needed to complete or up to date on these editions. Packing Strong will be coming this year at some point, so stay tuned for a future book haul on that. But yeah, so we have our missing book from there. And then talking of collecting her editions, the Second Son series, the original covers are going out of print soon, like I think within the next few weeks. So have I read this series yet? No. But have I collected the original covers in prep for then collecting the new ones? Yes, I have. So yeah, book 1 is Beautiful Things. Book 2 is His Grace the Duke. So this is actually technically a duology. And then the third book is like a standalone, but if you want to feel the full effect, you need to read these two before this one, is Alcohol. These are Regency romances. This is a reverse harem. This is polyamorous. Why choose? This seems like it's very much going to be up my street. But yeah, I had to collect the original cover editions before the new ones come, because I'm going to collect them all. I know it's bad, but I just love her stuff, you know, I just love it. So we're collecting it all. But yeah, I do plan on reading and catching up with her backlog this year anyway. It is in the plans. So I do have these available now. I can get them on Kindle. I think they're on KU. They're on KU. So that's very handy. It means I can read them on there and don't ruin any of my editions. But yeah, I had to do it. I know, I'm sorry. They slipped into the basket, but it had to be done. So it is what it is. But yeah, those are the books that I'm hauling. We're going to put them on my shelf, and I'm sure there's going to be more before this video ends. I've got a lot of pre-orders for March. So I may have some books to haul. Not many, I only have 4. One of them was a pre-order, which was Wild Side by Elsie Silver. It came out today for me, obviously. I'm so excited to read this one. This is a recent tablet story, and we have seen things in mainly Wild Eyes. I had to get the right title, then I had to double check over there. And those teasers that I've been seeing on socials, I am dying to put this one up. So I will be picking this one up as soon as I physically can. Like I need to get through my TBR for this month, so this could be an April read, but I'm so excited to finally get to it. Finally have a copy in my hands. Now, the next 3. Do you guys remember the last clip when I spoke about Emily Rath and I showed you those 3 books? I may have got my 3rd set of the Jacksonville Ray series. This may be my 3rd set. This is the North American editions. I got them authented, so there is some slight little damages and stuff, like the pages aren't cut exact, but that is no fault of the sellers at all. So I have the UK covers, the new UK covers. I have these editions, then I have what's been classed as kind of like the indie traditionally published. Yeah, I now have my 3rd set. I am looking around its spark. I don't know if you can tell. It's got sparkles to it. Can you see the sparkles? Just about see the sparkles. Okay. Same with Packing Wild. You can't really see the sparkles. I'm trying to see. Sparkles are not working. And then Packing Sweet, which is its newest release. A little bit there. But yeah, and then obviously when Packing Strong comes out this year, we know I have 3 editions that I need to try and collect. You guys know how much I love this series, so I had to... I do actually think there's a new one of this walking around because it matches better with these ones. There is another one, it's just I don't think out yet, so for now we have this one. But yeah, there is the newer cover edition I think of this one still to come. So yeah, I mean when that comes I might do a little giveaway for people if people are interested in that. Keep your eyes peeled, it all depends on when I can grab. But yeah, some people collect stamps, some people collect 50p's. I collect Emily Rath books. Oh, I'm sad. But yeah, there we go. A nice little sweet 4 book haul for you guys. I'm now gonna go put these on the shelving. So I've got 3 books here that I want to really quickly haul for you guys. First up is The Best Thing by Marion Zapata. We know how I feel about Marion Zapata. Literally every book I've read so far has been a 5-star read. So obviously I'm collecting this stuff, and hopefully we continue on the streak. We shall see, we shall find out. The next one I got is Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. Now I hadn't heard of this book, but I've got a video that I'm filming next week for me. It should already be out for you guys, and this was recommended to me by Ali from Just Ali Hill on YouTube. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this one, so that's why I've got this one. It's for that video. And yeah, she said she really loved it, and I've never heard of it, so fingers crossed, we shall see. And then I've also got My Dark Prince by Parker S. Huntington and LJ Shen. This is the third and I believe final book in the Dark Prince Road series. I've read the other two. I just need to read this one, and then I've read them all and I can complete another series, but obviously I had to get it to add to the other two on the collection, on the shelf, so we picked that up as well. So yeah, those are the three that I've got. I was actually only ordering this one, but then because I was ordering this one I thought, why the fuck not order another two? Why not? But yeah, those are the most recent books we have to haul. So I have just the one book to haul for you guys. I had just the one. It was a pre-order, so as far as I'm concerned, doesn't really count. Lucy Score's A Story of My Life is literally released today. It's the first book in her new series, Story Lake, and I'm really excited for this, for the small town vibes. It's like big city girl, goes to a small town. She's an author as well, and yeah, this is going to be really interesting. Really super eager to share this one out, so this is probably going to be bumped on my TBR, along with a lot of books that I've recently hauled, probably all in this video. I need time to just stop so I can get through my TBR, you know? It'd be great. I would love it. But yeah, another book hauled. So I have some books to haul. HarperCollins had like a 50% off sale going on. So does that mean I picked up a book? Yes. I picked up Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. Now this is kind of absolutely blown up, and it's meant to be, I think it's kind of like a loose retelling of Hercules. Don't really know too much into this. I haven't really looked into it that much, but it does seem like it's gonna be something that's quite up my street, you know. This is book one in the Villains of Law series, so it's another series, yes, but I'm not starting it yet. But yeah, so we have another book to add to the shelving, which, you know. Now these four I have actually already added to my shelving because I needed to figure out where they were gonna sit. I was sat here for ages yesterday figuring out where they were going to go. These are the TJ Clune and Lumicrate special editions that Bestie Moore helped me get, because your girl here doesn't have a Lumicrate account, because I don't really do special editions realistically that often. Like this here is all my special editions, so I don't really do it that often. So more came through. So this is the Under the Whispering Door one. The covers themselves, like the dust jackets, look just like their normal ones, but we got their edges. And then my favourite part, the naked hardbacks. I mean, come on, you can't tell me they're not adorable. Oh, I love it. Obviously these are all signed as well, but yes, I'm in love. Like I said, the dust jackets are like the same as the normal covers, but it's the sprayed edges and the naked hard covers. So this is the house in the Caribbean Sea. We have a nice little like sunset kind of. Can we focus on that? There we go. Nice little sunset vibes. And then look at that beauty. And then, oh, I took it off completely. And then that, yes, just yes. Just yes. Honestly, so happy. When these arrived yesterday, so happy. Made my day. Made my day. And then we have Somewhere Beyond the Sea, which, hello, that sprayed edge, I'm sorry. Look how stunning that is. The Phoenix. Absolutely stunning. And like, again, the naked hardcover. I'm sorry, but what? These things are so pretty. So pretty. These are some of my special editions now. I don't think you can quite beat my North is the Night personally, but these are up there now with them. And then also we've got In the Lives of Puppets. Now this sprayed edge is exactly like the Waterstones one, because I do have the Waterstones edition too. So I did notice that that's like practically the exact same, but again, the naked hardcover is just, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love them. And, you know, forever grateful for more for getting them for me. Because, yeah, they are so pretty and cute. But yeah, those are the extra books that I had to haul that I wasn't actually expecting. Well, I was expecting TJ Klune ones, but I didn't know when I was going to get those through, because I told them there was no rush for them. And I wasn't expecting to buy the Blood of Hercules, but I did. Because it was 50% off. It's like, it's practically a free book, you know? That's how I work it out. Anyway, the next clip should be the last bunch of books. I think we finally have our last 4 books for this book haul. I think. We're gonna assume so. I pre-ordered the Sinners of Saints series by LJ Shen. These will be re-released. They've got sprayed edges as well. I do need to get a replacement for this one because this one has arrived damaged. I say I need to get a replacement. I'm debating it right now whether I want to or not, because it's not like, it's not crazy bad. Here we go. You guys can't really see. Oh, there we go. It's not crazy bad, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, so I'm deciding what to do there. But yeah, I picked these ones up. I'm kind of working through LJ Shen's book, and obviously I wanted to get them for my shelving naturally, you know. I do in fact have one more book to offer you guys, and that is When the Bones Sing by Ginny Myers Sam, however you want to pronounce it. But I am intrigued by it. I really enjoyed Dark and Shallow Lies by this author. It was definitely interesting. I did guess a few bits in that one, but it still had me absolutely gripped, so I'm really intrigued to read more of her work. This one says, Lucifer's Creek has had more than its fair share of murders. Over 24 people have disappeared off the local hiking trails. They're one moment, gone the next. 17-year-old Dovey has a special talent. She can hear the bones of the dead. And when they begin their call, she helps reunite the bodies with their grieving families. Dovey's best friend Lo is tortured by the shadowy souls of the murdered hikers, but the truth of their deaths isn't buried with their bones, it's lurking somewhere deep in the hills. And Lo and Dovey must unearth it before anyone else is killed. Is the monstrous Ozark's howler to blame, or does the truth lie closer to home? A thrilling, romantic and totally unique gothic novel, shimmering with magic, unsettling secrets and a truly jaw-dropping climax. So I'm very intrigued to pick this one up and see if it lives up to the Dark and Shallow Lies. If it lives up to how I felt about that one, then I'm in for a ride. But yeah, that is now officially our last book. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. We've definitely hauled a fair decent amount of books. Fair decent amount. Let me know if any of the books you've seen in this video you've recently got, or if you've read them, or if they're now on your TBR, now on your to buy. Let us know. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Let me know if you also have any book recommendations. Also let me know if there's any videos you want to see. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.